a show of hands, how many of you had to park at the baseball field today?
Oh, okay.
Not today.
Or this week? How does that make you feel? Do you like walking that far?
No.
Have you ever tried to talk to a higher up about it, about switching up the parking?
No.
Well, let's see how other students feel about it. I sent out a Google form to 35 TBHS students asking a series of open-ended questions like, have you ever had to park at the baseball fields? How does it make you feel? Do you think they need to change their parking? What time do you get to school, and where do you park? And I left a spot where they could just mention anything else they wanted to. So, 95.2% of students, you can't read this, have said they parked in the baseball field. 100% of them said they need to improve their parking lot. And all of these responses are negative. So we have, one of them, this one is a very long about how there should be a shuttle that takes us from the parking lot to the high school. This one says we need to bring back junior, senior, and sophomore assigned lots. This one says that walking up makes them feel very mad, terrible, annoyed, makes them want to go home, makes them upset and exhausted, horrible, sad, embarrassed, upset, and when I said anything else they wanted to mention, somebody said FTBHS. As you can see, yes, students aren't happy about the parking situation, and their biggest reason being the distance.
Wow, for topic.
So let's talk about the distance problem. Since the addition of the mobile classroom in the middle of the parking lot, it has taken up 20 parking spaces, which means around the 666 students that have parking passes, according to Gail from the front office, only 510 parking spaces are available now, which that doesn't account for all the people that have been released, but still that's a lot of students that don't have parking spaces. So I went to the farthest car parked today in the baseball field, which was basically like in front of the turf field, and I walked from there to the front office, and it took me 6 minutes and 40 seconds, which doesn't fit in between the 5-minute grace period we get between classes. So there are two ways you could get to the high school from the baseball field. So you could go, so this is where normally everybody parks. You could go through this grass here and to the front door, but nobody wants to go through the grass because their shoes will get soggy, it could be pouring down rain, it's muddy, so everybody normally goes through here. And that's where I went, and that's what took me 6 minutes and 40 seconds. So this has been an ongoing debate for a while now, and I have come up with two solutions that we could use to lessen the complaining. We could either, when buying our parking passes, we could pay an extra $10 to get into the front lot, or we bring back assigned parking based on grade level. And this is what this would look like. So the teacher lot here, if you haven't noticed, there's a lot of open parking spaces because most of the teachers park in this lot. So I say some seniors get to park here, and then this lot is senior, and the ag lot, and kind of this line here would be junior, and then the sophomores kind of get the end in the baseball field. Which means everybody would get their fair share of walking far, and everybody would get their fair share of walking close. Either way, there will still be complainers, but this would lessen the complaining. I also thought that we could, obviously I'm a senior now and I have 18 days of school left, but we could add senior parking because these are so cute, and I would love to do this if we seniors got assigned a good lot. But